My name is Dominic Simpson. I'm from Jigsaw Occupational Therapy. I'm the director here. We are an independent provider of occupational therapy for primarily children, young people and adults, particularly those who have things like autism, dyspraxia and sensory processing difficulties. We recently needed to carry out an office space move where we had outgrown where we were before. We were only in a small 1,000 square foot unit, so we found a larger, 4 times the size of where we were previously, but it was all big open plan industrial unit really that didn't look very appealing, so we needed to turn it into somewhere nice and approachable for children to access their therapy. So we used Sussex and Surrey partitioning to help us make that come true. It's a funny story actually how I found Sussex and Surrey, because our old offices were just up the road from where Sussex and Surrey are. So I was actually driving home one night after work behind one of their cars, and it happened to be the time that we just located the new unit and needed the use of a partitioning company. So I took down their details and gave them a call the next day. So when we were looking for a partitioning company, we did reach out to Sussex and Surrey and a few other companies, but we mainly ideally went with Sussex and Surrey purely because of the speed that they came back to us and how helpful they were, and the fact that they came out to visit us in our existing premises and understand our business and what we needed. So it made it a bit of a no-brainer to go with them, seeing how proactive they were to do that. So Sussex and Surrey were really helpful for us when it came to actually planning the space. We had 2 floors of about 2,000 square feet, which was just open plan. So there was quite a lot of different ideas that were being thrown around, and using their expertise, they were able to help us make sure that we had the right spaces in the right places and enough space for the equipment that we required to have in those rooms. They were able to help with additional elements such as lighting and heating, which we needed in there as well. So they really did, from sort of step 1 right through to the implementation of the walls, really help us go through any changes that inevitably were going to happen throughout the process, and made sure that the finishing product was exactly what we needed. We did experience a 2-week delay with issues with the lease when it came to taking over the new premises, which obviously impacted on Sussex and Surrey. However, it didn't cause any problems. They were able to move other work around us and maintain their commitment to us, so that they were able to come in as soon as we did have the lease arranged, and it made no impact on the work that they were intended to carry out. We were obviously working against the tight timescales to get in, but we got in at the right time that we needed to move out of our old property, and everything was able to be completed on budget as well. So due to the sensitivity of some of the clients that we work with, who can find it very challenging to be in noisy environments or busy environments, we needed to try and make the rooms that we were creating as soundproof as possible. So Lee was very helpful in this, in making sure that we had the best quality of wall with the best insulation that would make us as possible to make the sound dulled, so that you wouldn't be distracted if there was another session going on in a separate room, which was a real key thing for us to have to enable us to be able to work effectively with the children that we work with. And we were also able to ensure that all of our access points were wheelchair friendly, which can be very important for some of the clients we work with as well. So they were very helpful in making sure that all of this was covered in our plan. All in all, I would definitely recommend Sussex and Surrey for anyone who needs help with their office partitioning. They were helpful with us with everything that we did to produce. We weren't very experienced in this process, so they really held our hand going through everything that we needed to think about, and the finished product we have is exactly what we wanted, and all of our clients absolutely love our new space, and we hope to be here for a very long time.